Hey guys, how you doing? This is Wade Garrett. I'm a realtor in Virginia, and I'm also a real estate investor. So I hope everybody had a great Juneteenth holiday today. It is the 19th of June, and hopefully you're being able to stay at home, spend some time with your family and your loved ones. So I want to do a market update for Washington D.C. metro area. A couple interesting things are happening compared to about a week ago. Okay, so this is as of the 11th of June. So let's jump into the data real fast, and hopefully you guys can get some value out of this. So first off, something that really pops out for me with this data, and again, this is right from the Bright MLS system, which is the MLS that is used regionally across this area. And you can see that this specific report is specifically for Washington D.C. metro area. So um, Washington D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. So with that in mind, something that really jumped out right in the beginning is that the median list price is 585,000, which is a reduction. So it's dropped 6.4% compared to a week ago. And so it's actually, compared to a year ago, it's the median list price is basically the same. So again, remember, median is going to be taking out it's going to be taking out like the highs, extreme highs and extreme lows within like a distribution of data. Okay, so this is really just looking at the median amount here. So it's 585,000. Are we starting to see a potential softening in our pricing? Maybe. This might be a reaction to the mortgage rates that are still persistently high, right around 7% from the last time that I was looking. So we'll have to see next week. It'll be really curious as we continue to update our data here and see how everything reacts. Also, new listings. This is kind of interesting as well. Compared to a week ago, listings are up almost 10%. So you'll see that people are pushing to get things onto the market. Potentially, it could be because of the uncertainty of the market, or they just want to get something onto the market before July 4th. So remember, July 4th is when the market starts to slow down in this area. So this is just kind of like historical patterns, right, for the market. So we'll start to see things start to slow down July 4th. So it's a potential that people are just trying to get things listed onto the market before we hit the July time frame. So compared to a year ago, new listings is still down 28%, basically 27.7%. So that is really keying into this big inventory issue that we've been experiencing pretty much all year. We've had such a tight inventory, and that's really been pushing up the pricing despite the high mortgage rates. And we're consistently seeing this lower inventory. So it went up compared to a week ago, but compared to a year ago, we're still pretty low. The median time to contract, so compared to a week ago, it has sped up a little bit, but for compared to a year ago, it still is taking a little bit longer to get things onto contract, and I think that's because of the pricing, and I think it's also because you really have to get the right buyer, the right qualified buyer, into the home. And so it's taking a little bit longer to be able to get things on contract across the entire area. Now, I know that I talk about this a lot. If you have a home that shows really well and it's furnished, or it's staged really well, it's finished really well, it's gonna get under contract within a matter of days. Usually, from what my experience is, it's within a matter of 2 or 3 days. Over the weekend, it will be under contract. So again, this is looking at kind of like the median across, or this is looking at across the entire Washington D.C. metropolitan area. So we'd have to drill into a specific city or a specific county. Happy to do that. Just reach out to me. You can get a hold of me 804-369-9652, and happy to do that for you. And then the last thing I wanted to just highlight real fast is the number of showings. So compared to a year ago, we're down 13%, almost 14%. And then compared to a week ago, we're down 4.5%. So this is an indicator of basically that the market starts to slow down, and we're not in peak selling season starting July 4th for this area. So that's what we're seeing here in this number, is that showings are starting to go down, and that could be impacted, of course, because families are settling down. They're getting everything in place for the next school year. And then it also could be because of these high mortgage rates. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show you this. Again, this is a snapshot as of the 11th of June. And if you have any questions, if you need to buy or sell a home, please reach out to me, 804-369-9652. You can also go to my website, wadegarrett.com, or shoot me an email, support@wadegarrett.com. Happy to help you out. If you got a property that you don't think that you can put on the market, that it's in need a lot of repairs, I can make you an offer today on your property. I've got a lot of different options, different solutions that I could provide to you to make it a win-win kind of situation. So reach out to me, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.